This is Act 5, and not Act 5, Act 1, Scene 5. Lady Macbeth. They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfect report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king who all hailed me, Thane of Calder, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming of on of time. Hail King thou shalt be, this have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightest now loose the dews of rejoicing by being ignorant, and by what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart and farewell. Claims thou art encountered, it shalt be. What art thou? What thou art promised, yet do I fear the nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness. To catch the nearest way, thou'st when it be great. Art not without ambition, but without. The illness should attend it. What thou wouldest highly, that wouldest thou wholly, wouldest not play false, and yet wouldest wrongly win. Thou have great garments, that which cries, this thou must do if thou have it, that which cries, and that which rather thou'st fear to do, than wishes should be undone. Hide thee hither, that may I spoil my spirits in thy ear, and chastise with thy valor my tongue, all that will impede thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have the crown withal. What is your tidings? Messenger, the king comes here tonight. Lady Macbeth, is not chide thy master with him, who sought would have informed for preparation. Messenger, so please you, it is true, Ordain is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who almost dead for breath had scarcely more than would make up his message. Lady Macbeth gives him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal interest of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirit, that 10 or mortal thought she unsexed me here, and filled me from the crown to the toe, top full of direct cruelty, make thick my blood, stop up the excess and passage to remorse, that no compunctions visitings of nature shake me fail, purpose nor keep peace between the effect, and it come to my woman's breast, and take my milk for gal. You murdering ministers, wherever your sightless substances. You wait on nature's mischief. Come thick night, and pound thee the dunnest. Smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of dark, to cry, hold, hold. Greater than both by our hereafter, their letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and feel now the future in the instant. Duncan comes here tonight, Lady Macbeth, and where he goes hence, tomorrow as he proposes, shall sun the morrow see, your face, my thane, is a book where men may read strange matters to beguile the time. Look like the time, bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue, look like the innocent flower, but, but be the serpent under. He that's coming must provide for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch. which shall to all other nights and days to come give solely serving, sway, and master. We will speak further. Lady Macbeth, only look up clear. To alter favorite ear is to fear. Leave all the rest to me. Scene 5. Scene 6. Torches enter King Duck's Malcolm. King, the castle has an unpleasant seat. The air nimby and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. Banquo, the temple haunting Marlet does not approve, but his love mastery. This that heavens breathe smells woundily here. No Juddy, Freeze, Buttress, nor coin of vantage, but this bird have made his pendant bed and procreate cradle, where they most breed and hot. Have observed the air is delicate. King, C, our honored hostess, the love that follows us sometimes is our trouble, which still we think is love. Herein I teach you how you should bid God. God yield us for pains and thanks us for trouble. Lady Macbeth, at every point twice done, and then done double, were poor and single business, to contend against those honors deep and broad wherewith your majesty loads our house for those of old, and the late dignities heaped up to them. We rest your hermits. We coursed him at the heels, and had a purpose to be his purveyor, but he rides well, and his great love, sharp as spur, hath hope him to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight. Lady Macbeth, your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs in comp, to make their dote at your highness' pleasure, still to return your own. King, give me your hand, conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall hostess our grace towards him, about your leave hostess. Scene 7, Macbeth's Castle. Macbeth, if it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it was done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his success that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this blanket and shoal of time, we jump into life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught return to play the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison challenge to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties. So meek have been so clear in his great office that his virtues will plead like angels' trumpet tongue against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pity, like a naked newborn baby, striding the blast or heaven's cherubim, horse, upon the slightest queries of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in the airy eye, to prick the sides of my intent by only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news? He has almost supped it. Why have you left the chamber? Have he asked me? Know you not, he asked. Macbeth will proceed. Will proceed no further in this business, and hath honored me of late, and have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which will be known in the nearest cost. For they undone metal should compose nothing but males, will it not be received when we have murked with bloody those sleepy too of his own chamber, and used their very daggers that they have done, as we shall make our greaves and clamor war upon his death. I'm settled and bend up, each corporal agent to this terrible feature, away among the time with fairer show. False face must hide what the face heart don't know.